you ever feel confused or overwhelmed by all the real estate jargon? You're not alone. In today's video, I'm going to help to demystify 3 common terms that we use to describe New York City housing. Hi, my name is Celia, and I'm a licensed real estate salesperson specializing in residential properties in the Chelsea, West Village, Flatiron District, and Hudson Yards communities in Manhattan. If you haven't already done so and you get value out of the content I share, I'd appreciate it if you consider subscribing to my channel. Additionally, if you're looking to rent, buy, or invest in residential properties in either of these neighborhoods and you aren't already working with another agent, it would be my pleasure to assist you with the process. So let's dive in and speak about the 3 C's that are commonly used to describe New York City housing. The 3 C's refer to co-ops, condos, and condops, and they are 3 distinct forms of property ownership. So a co-op is short for cooperative. Cooperatives have been around since 1909. However, they didn't become popular until the mid-1960s. If you're a co-op owner, you basically own shares within a corporation that owns a building. At closing, you're going to receive the proprietary lease that gives you the right to occupy a specific unit. Each month, there are set expenses you're required to pay. So these monthly fees are called maintenance charges. So the maintenance charges will go towards the general upkeep and operations of the building. A portion of these charges are also going to be allocated to taking care of the property tax for the entire building. So living in a co-op can be a bit restrictive because the co-op has very strict rules about things that can and cannot be done. So for instance, you desire to renovate your unit or to sublet it, first you must get approval from the board of directors. On the positive, living in a co-op can give you a sense of community, as living in a co-op, all the people who live there have been strictly vetted and they have things in common and they tend to be there long term, so the community is stable and you get to know your neighbors very well. Now let's look at the second C, which are condos. Condos is short for condominiums. Condominiums have been around since the 1970s. If you own a condo, basically you own an apartment in a large apartment complex. At closing, you're going to receive the deed to that unit. So while you own the unit, you only own the space within the confines of the structure. The actual walls and door to the unit are not yours. Similar to co-op owners, condo owners are required to pay monthly expenses. These monthly fees are called common charges. So common charges are going to take care of the utilities and also the insurance that's split amongst all the condo owners in that apartment complex. And that's going to take care of all the amenities that you share. Unlike co-op owners, each condo owner is responsible for taking care of his or her property tax with the government directly. Living in a condo can be a bit more liberating, as you do not have to get the approval from the Homeowners Association to make renovations or to sublet your unit. Also, condos tend to have more amenities as opposed to co-ops. So the third C we're going to look at today are what we call condops. So condops are hybrid buildings that consist of both cooperative units and also condo units. Condops became popular in the 1980s. However, only 5% of New York City housing falls in the category of a condop. So a condo, as I mentioned, is a hybrid building. So the condops in New York City primarily are located on the eastern side of Manhattan in the neighborhoods of Lenox Hill, Murray Hill, and the Upper East Side. So when you have a condop, you have commercial, it's a mixed-use commercial building. The ground level, usually we have retailers. So you may have a store, you may also have a nail salon, or even a dental office. So each of those offices are considered separate condo units. The co-op units are on the upper floors, and the co-op units together consist of one condo unit. So it's a little bit more complicated, and both the co-op units have the specific board that will address the needs of the shareholders, and each of the specific retailers on the ground level will have a separate co-op condo board to address their commercial needs. So we just looked at today the differences between co-ops, condos, and condops. So I hope you found it useful in helping you to understand the differences between becoming an owner in either of these structures. And hopefully it will help you to make a decision as to which one is best suited for your lifestyle.